Hi friends, just a quick message. If you are enjoying the content of this channel and you think you would like to take the time to support me, anything is appreciated, even $1 a month if you want to. Check out the link down below. Patreon. Thank you. Namaste and enjoy your meditation. Welcome to Cory's Conscious Living. Are you ready to meditate with Cory? Make sure that you're comfortable, you're warm, snug under your covers, and you're ready to try and lay as still as you can and focus. Allow your body to start to relax and let go of your day. It's time for a story. Harley was a girl who thought she had one or two issues with herself and her life. There was a couple of things that Harley really struggled with. She struggled with being in social situations. So when there were lots of people around, for some reason, she would get very anxious. She also struggled with how she talked, and that would make her anxious. And she also worried a lot about other people's opinions. Harley had a cat named Stormy. Stormy was not like Harley at all. Thank goodness for Stormy, because Stormy was really probably completely opposite. Stormy really didn't care what anybody else thought. Stormy was the most mellow, chilled out, laid back cat ever. And Stormy always had wise words of wisdom to share with Harley. If Harley was in a situation, she would get home and tell Stormy all about it, and Stormy would say, what did I tell you about worrying so much about being around other people? What's the big deal about other people? People are just people. You have to just chill out, relax, and love who you are. That's what Stormy would always say. Just chill out, relax, and love who you are. Stormy had moments where sometimes she wasn't really that sweet. Sometimes her advice was a little bit brutal and a little bit maybe to the point, but she always meant well. There was one time when Harley was really upset because she thought that she'd upset other people around her. And when she upsets other people around her, she normally takes it personal, and she thinks that she's the problem and she's the one to blame. So even if the problem is somebody else's problem, Harley always takes it personal, like she's at fault. She's the one with the problem. She's the one doing something wrong. Stormy would be like, You know what you need to do? You need to do this. You know how you like dragons? And Harley would say yes. Stormy would say, well, when you're in a situation where anyone is bothering you, or anyone is being mean, or acting mean, or saying things that aren't very nice, don't take it personal. Just imagine that you're a dragon and you're blowing a big, massive fireball on them and they blow up. Harley said, I can't do that. That's not very nice. Stormy says, yeah, I know, but it would work, right? They wouldn't be bothering you anymore. Harley says, no, I can't do that. That's not very nice. And even though I like dragons, I don't think that would be a good solution to when people are not very nice to me. I can't just burn them up in a big giant fireball. How about something different? Stormy would say, well, in that case, if you need to be nice, maybe you could pretend you're a fairy, because you like fairies, right? Harley would say, yes, I love fairies. Then, maybe you could be a fairy and you would just fly out of your body. You'd be still sat across from whoever it was that wasn't being very nice, pretending to listen, but really you wouldn't be listening, because you'd fly out of your body and then you'd sprinkle magical fairy dust all over them. And they just disappear. How about that? Is that nicer? Harley said, actually, yes, that's nicer. Because they're not giant fireballs. And also, they disappear. So if they disappear, I don't really have to listen to them, do I? Stormy said, no, that's right. You've got it. Because all you need to do is chill out, relax, and love yourself a little bit more. Stormy said that a lot. And Harley listened, but she didn't ever really listen. What did Stormy mean? Chill out, relax, and love yourself a little bit more. I mean, it sounds really simple, but is there some mystical powers in that? Or what does she mean? One day Harley decided to ask Stormy what she meant by that saying, because she said it all the time. Chill out, relax, and love yourself a little bit more, was what she said when Harley had a rough day at school, because she was trying to explain something at school and the people at school didn't really understand her, and it was frustrating. And once again, she got really anxious about how she communicates. Maybe it's her voice, maybe how she says things, and that makes her feel really insecure and really pressured. And then she just gets anxious, and it's just a big vicious circle. She came home stressed. Stormy said her saying, chill out, relax, and just love yourself a little bit more. Harley said, what do you mean by that? Explain exactly what you mean. Well, said Stormy, if you chill out, then you're not so stressed. If you're calm, then you're not so reactive. Meaning, if people aren't very good around you, or you're in an anxious place, like a social situation, if you're calm, you won't react to the stress, because you won't be feeling the stress. You'll be calm, right? And then, if you relax, you won't be so uptight. People that are uptight tend to be very on edge, nervous, twitchy, said Stormy. If you relax, just take a breath, just let it go, don't let things build up and bother you, you'll be much happier, right? And then finally, love yourself just a little bit more. What I mean by that is, you are awesome. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You're funny. You're smart. You're everything that's good in the world, Harley. See that. And love that. Love you, right? Because if you love you, then you automatically have boundaries. Boundaries mean you don't take anything from anyone because you don't need to, because you're awesome, right? So if people are mean or they're not as sweet as you just take a breath. You don't pay attention. You just put up a boundary, like a magical wall in front of you that says, this is not about me. This is about them. They must be having a bad day. This is not about me, because I am awesome. That's what I mean by love yourself a little bit more, right? So chill out, relax, and love yourself a little bit more. Harley never realized that there was so much wisdom in Stormy's saying. I mean, she'd been listening to it for the longest time. And sometimes Stormy, like I said, could be a little bit mean, not always sweet. But she really knew what she was talking about when it came to Harley not taking everything so personal, and Harley not getting anxious in social situations, and Harley not blaming herself if someone's having a bad day. It doesn't have to be about Harley. It could just be about them. What if they were the problem? What if they were having issues? Why does it have to be about Harley? Everything that Stormy said made total sense. Harley started to live with those words. Chill out, relax, and love yourself a little bit more. She would hear those words inside of her head whenever she found herself in a situation that was going to be stressful, that would have been stressful before in the past. But now she understood she didn't have to take everything so personal. Now she understood that if she loved herself a little bit more, she could have some boundaries. It doesn't always have to be about her, right? Sometimes people are just people, and people can be a little bit mean. Doesn't mean you have a problem. It doesn't mean you're an issue, and it doesn't have to mean that what they're saying is true. She thought about all this all the time, and it really did help. She even found herself telling Rose and Tino, her favorite stuffed animals, to chill out, relax, and just love yourself a little bit more. The end. Now, if you're one of those people, just like Harley, that gets stressed really easy, or takes things personally, or blames themselves when other people around them are having a bad day, then you need to chill out and relax and love yourself just a little bit more. Right? Stormy was a very, very chilled out, super mellow, extremely wise cat. Who would have thunk it? If you haven't done so already, close your eyes. Let's relax and let go of our day and start to allow our bodies to slip into a deep relaxation. Listen to the music. Let go of all of the things in your mind that might weigh down and feel heavy on you. Let go of your worries, let go of your stress, let go of anything that's bothering you. Just breathe it out Imagine you're breathing in a big cleansing bubble of light, and every time you breathe out your worries, your stress, your lack of self-esteem, your lack of confidence, whatever it is that you carry around with you. Breathe it out and let it go. Let go of all of that heaviness. Let go and just let the big cleansing bubble of light relax your entire body. Just let go. Let yourself start to melt into your bed. Get heavy and sleepy and completely relaxed.